Today, we're diving into something that's really often overlooked in the personal growth world.
Overwhelm that can come from collecting insight after insight, but then never pausing long enough to really live it and integrate it.
I've really come to see that the integration phase, that's where the real transformation happens. It's not what we know, but how we become it, we embody it.
And that's where our four pillars come in. Our four pillars of safety, sensing, story, and sovereignty. Welcome back to the Healing You Method podcast. I'm Gail Donahue, and I'm here with my co-host and dear friend, Gloria Lybecker.
Oh, it's always such a joy to be in this space with you. And if you're tuning in today, we want to start by inviting you to pause and really land in this moment.
Thank you. So let's us just take a breath together and look at feeling your body in your seat and let your jaw soften. I find that if I think about my jaw, it really helps a lot to soften.
Mm.
And maybe bring a hand to your heart and know that you're right on time and we welcome you here.
Mm. Today we're diving into something that's really often overlooked in the personal growth world. And so we're calling this episode Integration Over Information, Turning Insight into Embodied Wisdom. Gail, we're both lifelong learners, and I've noticed that sometimes all the learning can actually become a distraction.
Oh, there you are. Naming something very true for me.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, there's a kind of overwhelm that can come from collecting insight after insight, but then never pausing long enough to really live it and integrate it and, well,
Yeah.
learn it, really.
Yeah. In my experience, I've really come to see that the integration phase, that's where the real transformation happens. It's not what we know, but how we
Mm.
become it, we embody it.
Yeah, that's beautifully said and so true. And that's where our four pillars come in. Our four pillars of safety, sensing, story, and sovereignty. So, Gloria, how do you see these showing up as a spiral rather than just a checklist?
I, I love that imagery. These pillars, they don't live in a straight line. They circle back and deepen and they expand. So we come back to safety each time we grow. We re-engage with sensing as a new awareness arises. And our stories, they evolve. And sovereignty, well, that's a practice, not a destination. I like to step into my sovereign circle every morning.
Ah, that's so beautiful too. And as you're speaking, there's something that I wanted also to share is celebration.
Mm.
Because I don't think we celebrate enough, especially when we're doing this kind of work. Um, the changes we make are big, and we need to take time to celebrate them.
It's so true. Celebration, it's not just a reward. It's actually I don't know, it's like a requirement for the embodied change, to take the time to really acknowledge even those little small shifts that we can have. That strengthens the spiral. It strengthens the neural pathways that help those changes really be embodied, really to stick.
Yeah, yeah. And it's so easy in this world to skip that step. We've got the to-do list or our
Oh yeah.
world is telling us this to-do list needs to be done. And so we move on to the next thing and the next thing, and we don't take the time to pause and miss that sacred pause that tells our body, oh, you did something new and you're actually still safe. And that really matters.
Exactly. When we honor the process, not just the outcome, but There's something about enjoying the journey. Sometimes I know it's been challenging for me to enjoy the journey because I'm telling myself it is uncomfortable or whatever it is I'm telling myself. Yet when I can catch that and I can slow it down and actually be present in the moment, that really reinforces my growth. And it actually invites joy into the journey to really take the time to witness that for myself.
Yeah. So, how about if we make this real right now, Gloria, um,
Great
and
idea.
and have and invite our audience to do something with us?
Okay. Well, I invite everyone to just choose one insight, just one, from today's episode or from something that's been speaking to you lately.
And then what you can do with this one insight is design a 7-day micro experiment. So it could be something as simple as pausing to sense your body before you make a decision, taking a celebration and acknowledge it and celebrate that small win at the end of the day, or telling a new story about who you are becoming.
Yeah, the key is to keep it simple, keep it very doable, and most of all, bring compassion to the process. You're not trying to perform transformation, you're inviting it to actually take root.
Yeah. So, in just reflecting on what we've been talking about, Gloria, what's one insight you've recently had to spiral back to and integrate more deeply?
Oh, for me, it's the truth that I don't have to carry it all alone. I'm allowed to be supported and accompanied. And that keeps coming back around in new layers each time it spirals back.
Mm.
How about you?
Yeah, well, mine has been around slowing down and resting and
Mhm.
learning that, there's a path that's really important. And actually, it is the path. It's that path of resting and pausing and not just doing, doing, doing all the time. Yeah, it's been key.
Sounds like it. Yeah. So, to our listeners, what's your insight? And how will you live into it, not just for today, but over time? We would really love to hear your micro experiment. And feel free to tag us or send us a message. We're here to witness and cheer you on. And as we're bringing today's conversation to a close, we'd love to share just a glimpse of what's coming next.
So, in our next episode, we'll be joined by Rosemary DeTrolio,
Mm.
a transformational life coach, a Reiki master teacher, angelic guidance channeler, and the host of the Light Walker's Path. Grow Your Spirit with Rosemary.
Yeah, Rosemary brings such a beautiful blend of wisdom, compassion, and divine connection. Together, we'll explore how Reiki and angelic guidance can open us to light and hope and deeper alignment on our journey.
So, it's a conversation that will remind you that you are never walking alone.
So until then, take a moment to pause and breathe and welcome yourself with warmth. We look forward to being with you again soon.